Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Undisputed Podcast. Me and Jeff today are going over WWE In Your House, A Cold Day in Hell, 1997. The first match that Jeff picked here we're going over is Mankind versus Rocky Maivia, foreshadowing to a major rivalry that will happen next year, just after this time. So, the match pretty much starts out Mankind first. They kind of flash back to Mankind burning Taker's face, and then they flash back to Undertaker burning Paul Bear's face and explain that Paul Bear hasn't been seen for over a month. So Mankind will not have him in his corner today. They have an interview with Rocky asking him if his rise to the top was too fast, and he pretty much told him that it may have been, but he's more determined than ever. It's funny, I'm doing a Rocky match. I'm wearing a lot of Rocky merchandise here. Hat here, shirt here. Gotta rep my boy Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So anyway, Rocky out next. Mankind's sitting there rocking in a corner. Won't get up until Rocky turns his back. Mankind tries to jump him from behind. The Rock turns around. Starts with the right hands. He throws him against the ropes. Back body drop, followed by a drop kick, and then he clotheslines him over the top rope. Rocky goes outside. Mankind rakes Rocky's back, and then you go back in the ring and you get a power slam by Rocky to Mankind, and then you also get a wrist lock by Rocky, and he sits there for a little while, and then another leg sweep takedown after he gets back up. Then Mankind eventually gets the control and throws Rocky to the outside of the ring, and then Mankind runs across the ring apron and does a flip off the ring apron onto Rocky on the outside. They throw him back inside, and Mankind starts hammering Rocky in the corner with some right hands. He falls in the sitting position in the corner, and Vintage Mankind runs from the other corner and hits him with a knee to the face in the corner that Rocky's sitting in. This becomes like every match move for Foley down the line, so we're used to seeing that. Both men go across the ropes. They double clothesline each other. Both men are down, and then there's a clothesline over the top rope. They start battling up the ramp, and you see Rocky hook him and hit him with the rock bottom on the entrance ramp. Before this was actually called the rock bottom, but either way, rock bottom hit on the entrance ramp. They get back in the ring, and Mankind kind of sells the damage. He goes Irish whip him, and Mankind can't even stay on his feet. This is weird because he's taken so much more damage than a rock bottom on the entrance ramp before. So I'm just weirded out by that a little bit. So I don't know if maybe I'm being too harsh here, but I watched Mankind a year after this get up after being thrown off a Hell in a Cell through the announcer's table, and then being chokeslammed through the top of Hell in a Cell. And just get up and come back to the ring. So, Rocky ends up hitting a belly-to-belly suplex. He gets a 2 count here. Then Mankind hits a clothesline to take advantage, but Rocky cradle. This has been Rocky's thing since he's been a rookie. He cradles people for victories a lot, but he only gets a 2 count here. Mankind ends up kicking out. Rocky picks up what looks like he's going to do a power slam and drops him to a shoulder breaker into his knee. There, unique, pretty good power because Mick's a pretty big dude. You see Rocky go to the outside, goes to the top rope, he hits a crossbody, but Mankind catches him in the jaw with the mandible claw, and kind of rolls out of it and clinches in the mandible claw, and that puts Rocky out. Mankind wins by submission. So my overall thoughts of this match was it was not fairly long. And these two men have way better matches than this. But that's saying something. This match wasn't bad. It was never boring. There wasn't really a boring spot. The match was still there. They kind of decently paced the entire time. So I'm going to give it 5 out of 10. I think it's a very, very average match. Like I said, doesn't really get boring, but it's not like overly entertaining either where you're like, oh my god, right? Well, it's just the two put in some good work together to make a solid match. So 5 out of 10. I'll definitely can't wait to see more of their stuff in the future. Young Rocky was a little green yet. So we'll see where this goes. Actually, most of you guys know where this goes. So I'm sure we'll be talking about these two again in the future. I can almost guarantee it. So we'll see what Jeff has to say on this.